Hey guys, what's up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again. And before I get into it, let me tell you a brief funny thing that happened to me while I was going to see this movie. So I obviously asked for a ticket for Creed 2 since I was going to see that movie. And here's the thing, people behind me were saying, I heard Bohemian Rhapsody was kind of disappointing, and they were talking about it, saying, oh, I actually liked it. And I asked for a ticket to Creed 2. When I walked in, though, I noticed, get this. This is the ticket I used for the movie. Look, it's Bohemian Rhapsody. The guy gave me a ticket for Bohemian Rhapsody when I was going to see Creed 2. I think that's why he gave me a ticket, because they were talking about Bohemian Rhapsody behind me. But I kept the ticket. They said I could still use the ticket for Creed 2 since that was the movie I was meant to see. So I kept it anyway. I just wanted to show that because that was kind of funny, to be honest with you. But anyways, it's time to talk about Creed 2. Now, life has become a balancing act for Adonis Creed between personal obligations and training for his next big fight. He's up against the challenge of his life, facing an opponent with ties to his family's past only intense intensifies his impending battle in the ring. Rocky Balboa is there by his side through it all. Together, Rocky and Adonis will confront their shared legacy, question what's worth fighting for, and discover that nothing's more important than family. Now, anyways, Creed 2 is about going back to basics to rediscover what made you a champion in the first place, and remembering that no matter where you go, you can't escape your history. And when I heard a sequel's coming out, I was both excited, but, unsurprisingly, very nervous, because when I heard that Creed was going to become a new franchise in the Rocky series, I was really, oh man, please, please don't let them do this for the money. Please tell me they're not doing this for the money. And luckily, they are not. This was actually a really fun time. I had a great time with this movie. Like, really, this movie, it isn't just recycled junk from the last movie. And the first movie wasn't even junk. I loved the first Creed movie. I put it very high on my top 10 movies of 2015 list. I have the Blu-ray of it, as well as all the other Rocky films. I definitely want to own this film on Blu-ray when it comes out. For one thing, once again, Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone knock it out of the park. And another thing that kind of worried me is that I think it was Ryan Coogler who directed the first Creed movie. I don't know, but I've heard. Let me hold on. I'm gonna pause and then I'm gonna check again. Yes, he was the director of the first Creed movie. Uh, but the reason why he didn't direct this film is because he was working on Black Panther, and since that's a Marvel film, it would take like so much time and effort just to make. So that actually had me a little nervous. But no, Stephen Caple Jr., the director of this film, does a pretty solid job with the direction of the film. It's very well edited. Once again, it's well shot, and also it doesn't. Also, I'm glad that, for the Rocky films, there's no cheese in this film like it was in the previous Rocky films. Like ever since Rocky 3, going on to Rocky 5. And I'm kind of glad they're out of that roof, even though sometimes it can be laughably bad. But Rocky 5, I thought was just plain bad. That's the only Rocky film that I hate. I mean, Rocky 4 definitely was not a masterpiece, but I'll take it over 5 any day, any day. But anyways, there's sub stories in this that actually worked with the film, and I thought it was so heartfelt and so touching, almost as in the first film, as well as the epic finale. I thought it was just a bit more epic, or on par with the final fight against the challenger in the first movie. I thought it fits so well, as well as a really strong opening segment that happens. And as for everything else, for the most part, it's pretty solid. It can't quite live up to the first film, but I think they should just end it off right here. But um, if they do continue on, let's hope it stays in this direction, because I would really hate for this franchise to start going downhill, just like, because this is the new Rocky series that they're doing, and really, I just do not want anything like this. So I'm thinking that they should just end it right here, and then it should just be done because everybody does a solid job. Here's the thing, though. In the last movie, Rocky Balboa had cancer, but he never. Apparently, he survived it. So I thought that was pretty cool, but honestly, I thought that was kind of pointless in the first film. And why am I talking about the first film? I'm talking about this film, but I'm just saying, like, what was the point of that in the series? They mentioned it again, how he survived it. Sorry that was a spoiler, but it's not really anything big. I promise no more spoilers because this is a film you should definitely see, as well as Ralph Breaks the Internet, even though I haven't seen that film yet. I'm going to see it tomorrow. But all in all, Creed 2, it was very satisfying. I'm glad it didn't disappoint. I had a great time with it. Michael B. Jordan knocks it out of the park with this film, as well as Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa. I think he gives one of his best in the series. And all in all, it's definitely a great film if you're a fan of the Rocky series, and if you're a fan of the first Creed movie. You should be satisfied overall. I certainly was. So I'm gonna give Creed 2, and I did not forget to use this joke. 4.5 out of 5. So yeah, definitely see it if you're a fan of the first film or the Rocky series. I think you'll be absolutely satisfied, and I'm glad that it was not a disappointment. So yeah, it's great to see a film that I'm actually excited for and leaving the theater satisfied and not being disappointed with. Alright, guys, so tomorrow I'll be seeing Ralph Breaks the Internet. So look forward to that. I know you guys are pretty looking forward to me reviewing that film. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.